All right, this video session is going to be on Explain Everything, the iPad application. Very cool application, very similar to Smart Notebook software where you can write on it, you can put pictures in there, you can put videos and basically make a presentation. But the very cool thing is it allows you to screencast, which means you can record whatever you've done and then share it as a video. So you can write things up and it'll record your audio and whatever you're doing on the screen and share it. So this first video session, I'm just going to go over the tools of how to use Explain Everything, and then in other video sessions we'll look at recording and sharing and all those other neat features. So the first thing we have to do is create a new presentation. This is my home screen and I want to create a new presentation, a blank presentation. So I'm going to hit this plus sign in the very top left and it will give me some different color templates. I'm going to choose the standard white at this point. And here we go, we got a blank sheet. I'm just going to focus on these tools right here on the left hand side. The very top left hand on the very top left hand side here is my ability to get control of the screen, which I'll show you in just a second. So this means I can move things around. It gives me the ability to touch things and move things without adding new stuff to the page. So anytime I need to move something, this would be the button. The next one down here is to create new slides. So you can have multiple slides just like in a PowerPoint or presentation. And I'll create one in just a second. I'm going to go down to the marker first. Here's my pen. When I tap it, it allows me to write on the page. So I'm just going to write a big number 1 for slide 1 here. Now I'm going to bounce back for a second, okay, to a new slide. I'm going to go ahead and hit that. And now you notice down here in the bottom left, I'm on slide 2 of 2. So I'm going to mark that with a big 2 so we don't get confused here. And then I'm going to toggle back to slide 1. So now I have a presentation. Slide 1, slide 2. Just like you would on Smart Notebook software, you can jump back and forth between slides. Now we might want to add more to it. So I can add more pen colors here. And down here in the bottom left, we have different color pens. So these are the default colors. So I can change it to red, or I can quickly tap on blue. But I can also change these to other colors. I don't have to leave them this way. If I press and hold on any one of these, it'll give me the color palette. And so maybe I want this one to be green. So I select green, and now I have green that I can write with. Okay, so we can change those colors. So here's our pen, and here's our different colors. We can just tap directly on these if we want to. We don't actually have to tap on the pen. If I want to get back control of my screen, I grab this little finger, and now I have the ability to move things on my screen. I can make them smaller by pinching closed or by pinching open, making them bigger. By keeping both fingers on the screen, I can rotate and move and zoom in and out, all just by using 2 fingers and pinching, zooming, and rotating. All right, and that's once I have control of it with this very top left button. All right, moving on. The next button down here allows me to put objects in, like circles. So here's some different circles that I put in here. So that's what we can do. If I press and hold on that icon, I have other options here like arrows. So maybe I want to put an arrow in there. I can also change the color and manipulate things. Not really that important right now. Next button down, the A, is to insert text. So here's how I'd put a text box. Tap the A, then tap anywhere in the screen, and it puts up a text box for you. So now I can type. All right, so those are all things we can do. Next button down, very cool. We can add photos and videos. I love this. This is a new feature. You can put videos in here so you can actually play videos right inside of your presentation. Very cool. You can put files in there from other programs, a web browser, so you can actually surf the web right inside this application. So if you were doing a presentation on this, you could actually be surfing an internet site or showing it off in the presentation. The other two over here are to take a picture while you're in the app or take a video while you're in the app. So let's go ahead and go out here and let me go ahead and find a video that I have. And so I'll pop this in here, and it doesn't. This particular video doesn't appear to be working. So I'm going to get rid of it. Good chance to show you what the red X here does. So if I tap the red X and then tap the video I don't want, I can get rid of it. So I'm going to go back in and add a video now. Maybe I can find one that actually works. That one was downloaded from something, so it might not be very user-friendly on here. Let's go with one of these here. I don't know what this is. We'll put it in here. All right, now I have my video in here. I can pinch and make it smaller or bigger or put it where I want. And then it has the play bar down there, so I can press play and actually watch the video while I'm in here. Okay, we don't need to actually watch this, but you get the point. We could do the same thing with pictures. All right, moving down the left-hand side, the little target there is a laser pointer. So I can put in a laser pointer and point things out to people as I'm dictating on this presentation. If I press and hold on this, then I get other laser pointer options like arrows. All right, so very cool. Those are our options inside of there. The eye here with the box around it allows me to select and bring things to the front, push it to the back if things are on top of each other, or I can set it as a background. If I set it as a background, that means I can't manipulate it or move it or have it be messed up. So I'm going to go and set this text as a background, and now I can't move it. I'm actually touching my finger on this. I can't move it. I can move other things on the screen, but now that is locked in place is basically what it does. All right, next button down, the arrow going backwards, always popular, is the undo button. So I can hit the undo button, and you notice it moved that green little circle back to where I just got done moving it from. Next button down, the magnifying glass. A very cool tool. It selects everything on the screen. So now everything's selected. I can make everything smaller together or everything bigger together because I have everything selected. If I unselect that, now they're all individual pieces that I can move around. But sometimes it's nice to clean up the page real quickly, hit the magnifying glass, shrink it down, get it out of the way, and I can keep working on something else. All right. This next button just minimizes this to get it out of the way, maybe while you're presenting. And you touch it again and it comes back. So these are the tools on the left-hand side. In the next video segment, we'll take a look at recording, and then we'll have another session about publishing.